Good afternoon. Today we have two professionals from project management chapter, Colombo chapter, Sri Lanka. He is President, Mr. Saman Kandanarachi. We welcome you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Also, we have Executive Vice President, Mr. Dhammika Mendis. We welcome you to this special discussion. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
First of all, I would like to say, as an ex-Project Management Institute President, I'm very proud to be here and discussing about your program, especially for conference as well as Project Management Excellence Award. Can you tell someone about this annual conference and what is this specialty about this year, this regional conference? Just explain to the audience worldwide why Sri Lanka has chosen this year as a special venue in the Southeast Asian region as a special 2024 regional conference. You can just explain to us in few words and few sentences.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Hugo. So, if I explain about the conference, Project Management Regional Conference 2024 is held in Sri Lanka this coming May 31st at Galadari Hotel at 8:30 morning, and the theme is actually we are focusing the theme is the unified strategies and the leadership for project success. So why we choose this theme? Because the reason is that in year 2024, PMI USA, the headquarters, the PMI theme is project success. We call it as a PMI Next. And that the program is the vision and the purpose is project success, because they understand that due to the VUCA world, VUCA means uncertainty and volatile and complexity and ambiguous things. The business environment is so dynamic and there's so many project failures happen. So important part is how to achieve the project success. So under that theme, regional, we also decided to have the theme as unifying strategies and leadership for project success. That is the theme. And if I talk about region, our chapter, Sri Lanka chapter is belong to region 11. Region 11 means under that we have India and Bangladesh. India we have 9 chapters and Bangladesh 1 chapter. Altogether there are 11 chapters and they are participating for this particular conference. Last year it happened at Dhaka, but this year I request as the president to held in Sri Lanka because after our economic struggle and everything, we are a resilient society country, so we bounce back. So it's very important to have this theme under the next seminar in Sri Lanka. So for that session, 3 PMI board leaders, director leadership we call as a Luan is the PMI board chair, and also community Brantley, and also one board director coming to the conference, and also regional project management institute presidents are coming. Altogether, we expect till they have registered 30 to 35 foreign delegates and Sri Lankan delegates, project management professionals, project directors, chief executive officers, all are registered and they are coming to this conference. So altogether we have already registered nearly 300, but we are expecting a little more seats available. So I encourage any participant, those who are willing to join, still you have time to register with our conference and explore new themes like artificial intelligence and new certification we are introducing, construction professional certification, and a lot of things that we are discussing, and there is also panel discussions happen. So I invite interest parties, professionals, please join with us and explore new arena in project management.
It's great news for me as well. I think it's a great opening for the country. I think you should inform also the Minister of Tourism, because when you have more than 25 foreign delegates who are presenting in especially a conference, it's a responsibility for them also to promote this and also to sponsor. Because I know, because I got some sponsorship in in 2010, we have only 19 foreign participants. So with that also. So it's a great opportunity, and this arena, I think everybody should take the opportunity. And if you have opportunity to meet the national leaders or maybe the government leaders with this, the larger contingent coming from overseas, it will be a great opportunity to promote project management in all aspects. Where will this be held, and what time, and what are the planned schedules and activities, Damin?
The conference will take place at Galadari Hotel, starting from 8:30 a.m. registration, and we are starting the conference at 9 a.m. It will go until 5:30. Then we are starting the National Project Management Excellence Awards.
So the conference is completely sponsored and managed by PMI Global Institute?
It's actually jointly done with the Sri Lanka chapter and the region level.
Regional development. So what is the specialty about this same day? What you are, I think last 4 years you have been conducting this very important sort of a survey, best project management in different sectors. Can you brief something about that? Because a lot of people are not aware of that. And also participants will be excited to participate at least for the next year.
Yeah, actually the National Project Management Excellence Award, or NPME, it's an annual event to recognize and honor the best practitioners of project management and their achievements in Sri Lanka. So this time we are considering the projects happen between 1st January 2018 to 31st December 2023. So within this time period, whatever the projects happened in Sri Lanka, whether it is government, NGO, private sector, or any other service or product sector, we take the projects and we have categories advertised. Under that categories, you can select whatever the category you have and apply for the awards. So actually it must have been completed using the project management body of knowledge, PMBOK, according to the PMBOK guideline. So that's the main concern. And we have been doing this since 2013. We could not do during the COVID period. So we will be doing this, continuing this in the future.
We should give more prominence and also publicity to this event, as I see, because it's one of the ways to recognize the practicing project management. And also I believe that also a chapter could get involved with the education as well, how to run a professional project with the chapter PMPs who are getting hands-on experience. Yeah. So is there anything on other than this conference for this event? Are there anything planned for your visiting guests, someone? Special tour or special sightseeing or maybe special gala banquet or anything for these foreign guests?
We have welcome delegation meeting at in the evening, 30th evening for the to welcome the delegates. And after the conference, that is conference happening on 31st, and after the conference day, following day is the 1st of June, we have every time after regional conference there's a presidential meeting. So that presidential regional presidential meeting is happening on the 1st of June at same location. And for that, as I explained earlier, the 10 chapter presidents and the PMI region office India, and also maybe the board directors of the leadership attending to that president meeting. And hopefully we are trying to have some kind of after the event sightseeing, probably about the port city and the Colombo area.
Yeah, bigger. Major government projects for infrastructure which are being taken in place, that will be a good exposure for Sri Lanka.
Yes.
We should get focused on that. So any other, now currently your members are actively involved in these chapter activities, or they just come for their PDUs? You can talk about PDUs, Saman, maybe Damika.
Yeah.
And these PDUs will be, I think with the conference you are giving a sufficient number of PDUs for the whole day, I believe.
Yeah. We are planning to give 7 PDUs. So before that, I will explain what is a PDU.
PDU.
You know that our flagship certification is PMP, Project Management Professional. So normally when you certify after passing the exam, your certificate is valid for 3 years. So within that 3-year period, you have to collect 60 PDUs, Professional Development Units. For example, 1 PDU equals 1 hour.
1 hour.
So that means we check whether you are continuing in the project management profession. So it could be a involvement with such conference, with member forums, webinars, any form of activity that we publish. Then we provide a code, PDU code. So everyone has a profile, so you have to log into the profile and apply that code. Then your PDUs will be added. So at the end of the 3-year period cycle, so you can apply all these 60 PDUs. You can even have more than 60 and carry forward to the next year. You can apply these PDUs and renew your certificate. Then you don't have to do the exam again.
Okay.
You are renewed with the knowledge. So there are times that you don't maintain your PDUs and you have to redo the exam.
Forgo your PMP certificate.
Yeah, after 3 years, you are given 1 year grace period.
Grace period.
So after that 4 years, if you do not renew your PDUs, you have to do the PMP again.
That's great news. Saman, do you have any message? I understand that you have so many PMP holders who are not chapter members, but they may be living in Sri Lanka or maybe working in the region. Is there anything that you can tell them that why not join Colombo Sri Lanka chapter, and what are the benefits that they join that as a president? Because your objective is, I know that you have the number of growth per year to year and also maintaining number of PMPs. So tell us something about, because since we are conducting in English, you can talk to the migrant PMPs and the PMPs who are working in especially Middle East, Singapore, and also in the region, Malaysia and all these countries. So why not they join with especially when they are earning foreign exchange with the same certification? Why not you give maybe, I don't know what's the chapter membership, $10 or $5 or those days $10. Is there any special message as a president you can give to these our ex-members or maybe existing members who are not becoming members but they are just getting the qualification only, certification?
Good question, Dr. Hugo. Actually, when we discussed that part, if we discuss the last year events, we have delivered nearly 16 events. Throughout the 16 events, we have delivered, as Dhammika mentioned, the importance of PDU. We have delivered around 32, and with the conference, the 7, so nearly 50 PDUs we have delivered last year. So a single year delivering 60 PDUs is a huge task.
It's a great achievement.
Great achievement. And getting the PDU, and because we are doing every month planning to have the 2 events. One is physical one, other one is a webinar. So webinar, the foreign Sri Lankans, expatriates who live in foreign country, they can join. Yeah. They can join and get the PDUs. And my humble request is actually by joining, you can, not only that, we gave first one time one of, for example, Dubai, there was a person called, a member called Chamil Mendis. He delivered a speech in AI, artificial intelligence, how it project import. So we can give permission to deliver, share their knowledge as a resource person. And do through a webinar.
That's a two-way opportunity.
Yeah, two-way opportunity. They, of course, they also can share their knowledge with our community and get the information. So they will get improve their
experience
community. So this is like a kind of a giving back to society. So in my request that I request those who live in foreign country, please join with our chapter. It's just $10. Anyhow, for Sri Lankans, this year they are going to implement the single membership. That means there is no chapter member. So once if you am going to register my register, then automatically that
automatically it becomes a
member. So I'll be
that's a great achievement. Yeah.
So
you don't have a choice to omit or end.
So I think in future, still some people are there only PMI certification there. They don't remember even the PMI membership. So that will be also eliminate in the way. But step by step, PMI going to integrate, reduce that chapter membership will be along with the membership. So with that, they are going to strategize in future. Whoever get the membership will need to go first get the PMI member and then be certification.
So any special topics, Dhammika, in this special international regional forum, which has never been discussed for PMI? I know one is artificial intelligence. Any other areas there are some very specific speakers you can encourage the people to join the conference?
Yeah, we have parallel tracks. That's one is AI, other one is the construction industry, and also we have a motivational speaker, Mr. Dhananjay Hettiarachchi, coming in as a speaker. Also the Secretary of the Education Ministry, Mrs. Tilaka Jayasundara, and several other prominent
Professor Ajantha
Dharmaseri.
So that is good that you are focusing on the human resource development aspect as well. So that is one of the good things for PMI Project Management Institute is doing, rather than only just focusing on the.
And also one of our past member, Dr. Ramesh, also speak in the one of past president. Dr. Ramesh also will also speak.
This is Ramesh
Shamagana.
Yeah, okay. He was, I think, the initial team member.
Yeah.
One of the one that is very recognized in that area. So anything else you would like to discuss about the award ceremony? And what will happen to the categories which are not being applied, whether you are going to merge them or whether you are going to omit them?
If there were no applications received for that any particular category, we will not award for that category. So each category we will have the winner, runners-up, and merit will be given if there are any more applicants for the same category.
So you never thought of having two major events. One is for conference, other one is for award ceremony. Why is you haven't thought of that? Award ceremony towards the end of the year, it will be a good. I'm just suggesting because then you will have more, international and national exposure rather than combined together. Then also you are limiting the participants also. If you say now Galadari can accommodate about 500 people.
400, I think.
400. So imagine that you have participants for 600 or 700. So are you online connecting this conference to overseas participants? Are you planning them? You can do a relay.
We can do live broadcast as well.
So that will be also a good opportunity if you can speak to a live streamer. So, and also you can charge them a nominal fee. Instead of 10,000 rupees, you can charge 3,000 or 4,000, which is also additional revenue to the chapter. So while we are going through this special conference, regional one, and also award ceremony, we would like to congratulate and thank especially President and also Executive Vice President and the board directors. Also, I have to mention, since it is 19 years, including myself, we are very happy and proud of continuation of this chapter and growing across Sri Lanka, and it has come to a level where it maintained high standard, like the global standard of conference. And anything else, finally, one of you to add it, and your link or your registration or anything else, we can help you when the end of this recording, we can include it immediately. Or anything else you would like to say, Saman?
We welcome all for this conference. If you have not registered, we invite you to register. You can go to the website at www.pmicolombo.org, and there's a conference page, and click on there's a registration. So get the exposure of new project management trend, especially going to the agile side. So expose that and why it's important, like artificial intelligence, as Dhammi mentioned about the new certification, construction professional certification, and expose that. And not only that, get the networking with the professionals, and I think that is the important. And we are giving more than the ticket value. So even though it's a ticket is 12,000 for non-member and PMI member for 10,000, but the value of the ticket, what you value of the experience you're getting is more than that. So we welcome you. Still, we have the opportunity to register. Thank you so
Definitely,
much.
I see that today's cost of food and facilities and all that, 10,000 rupees is nothing. But at the same time, I think it's a great opportunity to meet and also network and share your knowledge and also get the opportunities as you mentioned earlier. Finally, Dhammika, if you want to add anything to, you were talking about earlier what PMI is doing with the students in the colleges, universities and the affiliated institutions. You can briefly mention that as well, which is happening and also which is going to happen. Maybe your next year is a great year, 20th celebration, so that you can have a grand events and as well as celebration. Just add it up as a final point.
For students, actually we have the student membership. If you are a university student or someone who is doing the postgraduate, you can apply for the student membership, which is very lower than the general membership. It's $30, but you get all the benefits like discounts and everything. And we have, if you talk about the certifications, CAPM, PMP, those are the very popular ones. Other than that, there are area-specific certifications like PMI CP, construction, ACP, Agile Certified, and RMP, Scheduling Professional, SP. So that is area-specific. Then you have like PMP, next level PGMP, Program Management Professional, PFMP, Portfolio Management Professionals. So new addition is the Agile certifications. So that is called Disciplined Agile. So we have PMI Disciplined Agile Scrum Master, Disciplined Agile Senior Scrum Master, Disciplined Agile Coach. So like that, there are new certifications in new areas.
So it's a great news for everyone who's young employment and the entrepreneurship who's looking for certification. This institute is providing them all of them. We are very happy and congratulate them. So finally, we thank you very much for spending your time. Especially this is for our overseas Sri Lankans as well as foreign participants. That is why we conducted in English. And we would like them to join the chapter, contribute as someone mentioned, President, and also get the opportunity to share your experience as a speaker and network with that. Thank you very much and all the best for your conference.
Thank you, Dr. Hego.
Thank you so much.
විතර 80 90 ඉපදිච්ච ගොඩක් ඉන්නවා මම දන්නවා එකඟයි ඔබලා අපි ලෝකෙ බේරගන්න එහෙම කැපකිරීමක් කරපු මිනිස්සු
අපේ මෝඩකම් වලට එරෙහිව වාර්ෂික වෙල්ලවෙන කොමඩි ප්‍රහාර මෝඩාභිමානය 4.0 ලෝකෙටම එකයි අවුරුද්දටම එක දවසයි මිස් වෙච්ච අයයන් ඔන්ලයින් බලන්න slvlog.lk වෙබ් අඩවියට පිවිසෙන්න